You ever get that feeling like you're in flow state and then you realize none of your stuff is recording? Yeah, that's what just happened to me. But whoever wrote this season 3 of The Night Agent was in flow state and the cameras are recording. Every episode is above a 7.4. And I think their highest rated episode is like a 8.2 or 8.4 on IMDb. Season 2, Season 1, you don't even gotta watch that shit. You don't gotta watch that. Season 3 is where it's at. I'm not gonna lie, watch Season 1 and Season 2 just to get addicted. Like, you're gonna get hooked. And then Season 3 is gonna add on top of it. Season 3, if I would have to compare Season 3 to another banger series, this Season 3 is like Season 3 of Stranger Things. The best series. It's just the best season that you'll come across. There's no misses. That every episode is good. There's no reason to like complain about anything in this. Only thing you complain about is the decision making, legitimately. But the first big thing that caught me was they killed off Catherine. I did not expect that at all. Spoiler alert! If I didn't say it already. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Spoiler alert! They killed off Catherine, which is basically like the head or the person that tells Peter Sutherland, the main character, what to do. So Jay, this like he's just like he's supposed to be a regular character, but he stumbles upon this terrorist attack that he basically predicted 10, 12 days before it happened. So they're finding this guy. He runs away all the way to Istanbul, and because the president is evil, low key. The president and the first lady is evil, and they're working with bad people to win the campaign spot. And it's possible that their campaign was funded by the same people that did the terrorist attack. How crazy is that? What I really didn't expect, I didn't expect the president to go so hard, but like towards the end of the show, you see how, okay, this makes sense. I see where the president is going, but I didn't think that these guys were going to turn that bad. To be honest, this show was like, it just like peak, 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 peak. Every time something else was introduced, it just kept going up and 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 up. For a second, I thought they weren't gonna wrap up the assassin slash the mark slash the mercenary slash the whatever you want to call him, that little spy guy that had a kid. I didn't think they were gonna wrap him up properly, and I was kind of pissed off. Like, I wanted to take a shower. I was like, yo, how are they gonna piece this guy together? But basically, this dude is running around doing the banker's dirty work, and he's sweeping up everybody, tying up all the loose ends on one side, and he has this kid on the other side where he has to like basically hide his identity and do all these kinds of things to not show that he's basically like a bad guy that just goes out there killing people. But I kind of like how he ended it. He's like, oh, let me come to this realization, like, what am I doing? What am I doing these people's work for a couple $1,000,000 if I can't even make it home to my acquired son at night? So he stopped. I kind of like that part. That was pretty cool. One thing that I thought was really dumb was that he had to kill Michael, or the head investigator. I thought that was. I didn't understand the immediateness of that kill. Like, that was. How did the banker know to just get on him that fast? I thought that was kind of crazy. And wouldn't it be good to, I don't know, have that guy in your pocket instead of, I guess they knew, like, oh, he's about the truth. He's gonna stand on 10 toes. He's gonna be about the truth and stuff. So now it makes sense. But dang, they killed Catherine, dog. Who's seen that coming? Nobody. when Chelsea gets on screen, it's like drinking a cold bottle of water at 3 a.m. It just hits so good. I can't explain it. I can't. I honestly can't. But Isabel might be the GOAT. It doesn't make sense to me so much how she just connects points together, like just insta giga brain Chad ultra mega mind. Oh, he didn't do this, he did this, and because this person, because the president told him to do this, and she just connects the dots like that in a matter of 20 seconds. That doesn't make sense to me, but she is the GOAT. Night Agent is one of the best series on Netflix right now. Netflix, I swear to God, if you cancel the show, I'm coming to your headquarters and I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all something y'all don't like. I'm gonna give y'all something y'all don't want to hear. Don't cancel that. All right. The Peter and Isabel duo is like spring break in Miami Beach. Like there's just not gonna be a miss. I'm sorry. Peter's gonna do this. Isabel's gonna do that. They're gonna work hand in hand. They're like flow state when you're in flow state. Absolute cinema. I'm gonna be honest. Whoever is the director for this show, when they made these two guys work together, they were just. You ever seen where one of the anime characters start dribbling the ball? It's like Harden. It's like 2016 Harden, MVP Harden. Just they're not gonna miss. How do I tell you? What else? The most dislikable character. Flotus, the first lady of the president, of the first lady of the USA. Highly dislikable. I mean, that has to be the most disliked person. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she was meant to be disliked. I just could not stand looking at her. Ugh, disgust. But I like how I really thought Chelsea should have been caught up a little bit more. I feel like they did that better in other seasons where they made it hard for people to actually get out of the predicament that they were trying, and the predicament and narrative that they were trying to push. I feel like if they did that a little bit more, maybe they put like an hour, maybe they gave us like an hour episode or something. I really think it would have threw it over the top and they would have hit that 9 or 10. Best part of the show? The best part of the show is when the assassin and the little kid let Peter escape. That moment where he's looking at his child, his acquired child, is like, you really don't know where his mentality or where his mental state is at. You don't know if he prioritizes the mission more than he prioritizes the kid, or if he prioritizes the kid more than he prioritizes the mission. And this was the part that made the episode and the show like so good, because it could take two turns. Is this guy just a psychopath who just tends to have a kid along with him, or is he a person that actually cares about this kid and some kind of morals? Because you've seen him spare a lot of people, right? Or is he just an insane person? And I really like how they did this guy. They wrote him in very nice, and they tied his knots very, very nice. I'm curious if he killed the banker, though. Did he kill the banker at the end of the show? Because I don't think they showed that. And it's kind of crazy that the banker doesn't even know that that's the hitman that she had always assigned to assignments. That was crazy. But all in all, the miles meter I give for this is, I'm giving the Night Agent a 8 out of 10. I thought there could have been some better decisions. I don't understand why Peter buckled himself into the UPS truck and then drove it off, instead of, like, he specifically buckled, and then drove it off. And then he fought out to get out the truck when he could have just put it in drive, turned it this way, and jumped out. I don't know. That was so dumb to me. And then another part I don't like is how Adam keeps coming around, man. And it's like he wants to kill him so bad, but then Peter just says one thing. Oh, let me snap out of it. You're not in the army anymore. He's a politician. He's a liar. He's like, oh, all right, you guys go. You guys go. It's like you don't really see the true internal battle. I thought they could have hit on that a little bit more. Not anything crazy, but just a tad more. Or maybe had him show some more emotion because he's pretty monotone when it comes to facial expressions. But all in all, 8.5. I'm ready for the next season already. That's pretty much all I got to talk about. Drop a like, drop a follow, drop a sub, because me and my brother are seeing who can get the most subs by the end of the year. We bet $1,000 on it, so support me by dropping a sub. I'm out of here. Peace.